Hey there, my YouTubers. It's me, Kes Who. I am back, y'all, with another video. As y'all can see already in front of you, I have some pie crust. I have raw pie crust. Once again, y'all know I told y'all I was marketing my business. And I sell a lot of home baked desserts. Y'all can follow me on Facebook at Cassie Sweets. Or whatnot. So yeah. So what I have here, y'all, I started my video late. I be so busy, y'all, so I gotta get in the habit of doing my beginning videos on how to do everything. But in this video, I'm just gonna kind of walk y'all through on how to do a homemade sweet potato pie. So basically, what y'all have to do is get your sweet potatoes, your yam, peel them, cut them up, and when you cut them up into all of them the same size. Like, cut them probably like this big. You don't want to cut them too small, because that's time consuming, and you don't want them too big because it takes a minute for them to boil and cook down to their fork tender. Make sure they're fork tender where you can mash them up very good with your mixer or your blender, whatever that you have to mix it. But so once you peel them, cut them up into like chunks, like I say, about this size chunks. Make sure you pre-wash them. Just rinse them off with regular water. That's it. Wash them off. Pour that water off. Fill your pot up, as y'all see here. Get your pot like this. Fill the pot up with water. You don't have to put any flavor, nothing into the sweet potatoes. You let them boil until they become fork tender. Make sure you keep an eye on them. And as you're doing that, preheat your oven on 350. So, and once you do that, you're going to blend it. You can put it in a mixing bowl. Get your mixer like I have here. I have my mixer. I took my things. I just ejected them out because I'm done. But you will want to mix them. What I do, I mash them with a fork first, y'all. I get like a fork or a spoon or something, mash them up just to kind of get them where they need to be. But before you mix it, mash them up with a fork. You can get a mixing bowl. I just go ahead, start messing up a lot of dishes. The pot that I boiled them in, I just mix everything in this pot. But make sure you drain the water off them, y'all. Let me start off by saying that. So let me go back. After they cook, boil, drain off the water. You just want the mashed potatoes in there by themselves. So mash them up with a fork. Get you, depending on how many you're making. Right now, today I'm making 2. As y'all see, I have a pie crust here and a pie crust here. So you make sure that you mash them up with a fork. You will get your vanilla flavor. Get your vanilla flavor. Pour just a little bit in there. You don't want too much. You can put how much you want in there, but don't put as much. Get your ground cinnamon. If you don't have nutmeg, so I didn't have nutmeg, so I ended up using a little bit of ground cinnamon. Put it to how much you prefer. Sometimes you can mix both. Some people put a little bit of nutmeg and cinnamon. You can do that as well. If I had nutmeg, I would have done that, but I didn't have any, so I didn't do it. And you put your milk in there. You can use whatever choice of milk that you want to use. You can use whole sweet milk. I mean, well, not sweet milk, but you can use whole milk. You can use canned milk. I didn't have neither one, so I put a little bit of heavy cream in there. You need just some kind of cream, some kind of liquid cream product to put in there, but don't put no anything in there. Heavy cream, because it'll make it a little bit more fluffier. So I'm like, okay, I deal with heavy cream. Put your heavy cream in there. Put your put at least 2 eggs in there. If you're just doing 2 pies, put 2 to 3 eggs in there. You don't need no more than 3. If you're doing 4 pies, or if you're making a whole batch of pies, then of course you need more eggs because you have more of the sweet potato mix. And put your sugar in there. You need white granulated sugar. Put that in there. Mix it all together. I'm going to move this out the way. Mix it all together. When you mix it all together with your mixer, don't mix it by hand because you'll be forever doing it. Use a mixer machine. Mix it all together. Oh, and also, y'all, I put butter in there as well. I put a half a stick of butter because I'm not making nothing but 2 pies. Like I said, once again, if you're making so many pies, 4, 6, 8, 10, 20, how many pies you're making, if you're making a big batch, you will need more ingredient because you have more potatoes. I only use a pound of potatoes for for 2 pie crusts. So for both of these pie crusts, I use a pound of sweet potato. That's all I need. And I might have had a little too much. Actually, you can do about 3 pies with a pound. Because once you put all your ingredients in there, it kind of make more custard base pie mixture. As y'all see here, I trimmed around the edges of the pie crust. And I decorated by doing like a fork. I use a fork trimming. And basically what you do, just take a fork. You don't have to do this. You can leave it how it comes. But I like to design my things to make it presentable. I just use a fork like this right here, and I just went around and mashing in. That's how I did my edges. Alright, so now that I told you about that, here's the finished product of the, can y'all see that? Let me kind of sort of give y'all a little, see how it is, y'all? So that's the mix of the sweet potato. So that's the mix. Now I'm going to go ahead and pour them into their pie crust. So here's one pie crust. I'm going to go ahead and pour it in here. Let me just grab me a spoon real quick. And you can put how much sugar you want to put in now to your sweetness liking. It doesn't matter. However you want to do it. So y'all, I'm just going to use a spoon. So don't put too much in one because you want to make sure you even it out in both pie pans. So I'm just going to do it like this right here. Smooth it out. Make sure you get it even all the way around. So make sure you just even that guy all the way around like that right there. Do the same. And, just make sure you even it all the way around like that. And you're going to do the same thing for this pie crust as well. And you just going to pour. So make sure you have enough sweet potato mix in both pans. You don't want one to be bigger than the other one or thicker than the other one. You can kind of eyeball and look at it and see how it's going to be. So, and you're going to just pop these bad boys into the oven on 350 for about 20 minutes. And if you need to turn down, depending on what kind of stove you have, you need to turn the degree down from 350 to like 300. You can do so. Okay, you want to make sure it cook all the way through. Well, bake all the way through. And we're just going to add the rest of this in here. So did y'all see how I just went back and added some more? Because this pie had a little less than the other pie. So just even it out like that with the spoon all the way across. And you guys, I'll be back with the final product when I take them out the oven. And before I leave, if you guys are new to this channel, make sure you subscribe. Hit that notification bell. And if you guys want me to make any more new sweets, if you have any new idea on some sweets that you want me to bake, be sure to comment below. If you are already subscribed to this channel, make sure you like, comment, and share these videos with friends, family, and whoever else. Okay, my YouTubers, here's the finished product of my sweet potato pies. All right. Thank you guys for your time. That was my time. Until next time.